Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's cracking? What's the word? Welcome back to What's the Word? It's Uncle Black 215 back in this thing for another episode. I told y'all in the last one we was gonna talk about Smiggity SmackDown. I don't even know why I called it that, but fuck it. We're talking about SmackDown, most recent episode that just went down. And trust and believe, we will do an episode for Monday Night Raw as well. So just keep your ears locked wherever you get your podcast wherever you get those from. But thanks for watching the first one. Appreciate y'all. And thank y'all for watching this one. But SmackDown was litty bop. I'm not gonna lie, a couple things got decided, a couple things got put together. Looks like we picking some steam up, man. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's break it all down. Welcome to What's the Word. All right, so SmackDown this week felt like a checkpoint. Like this was the kind of episode where WWE is cooking, and it's time to leave everything out there just so we know our clear direction moving forward. And by the end of the night, we knew exactly where things was going as far as some major storylines and things like that, especially with John Cena's final match being so close. In the main event, we found out everything that we needed to find out. And you know what? Why not? Let's just go ahead and start with the main event. This was the last time is now tournament final. It was LA Knight, taking on Gunther. And look, man, it was high stakes. Winner earns the right to face John Cena in his final WWE match. And look, man, LA Knight, salute. He brought the fight. He did everything in his power. Like, I felt like he was right on par with the intensity level as far as matching Gunther. The pace was right on par. And, for a smooth second, he almost had it. But as far as the ring general is concerned, and you've heard me in many a show or platform say this about him, he is the man. I don't know if I probably said that, but he is him. Sorry, Carmelo. We'll talk about you in a second. But listen, this guy is what you look for in a pro wrestler. Okay, the style is believable, and god damn it looked like it hurt. All right. So I mean, with Gunther, he absorbed all the offense. He took control, and the finish. I understand it. I know why you did what you did. It looked like an ST, and LA Knight, you know what I'm saying, he had to tap out. That's, what I'm saying? Like, for me, LA Knight is always going to be, at least in my eyes, a main eventer for sure. Any other, talk of him in any other light, I will not tolerate it. But in this night, tonight just wasn't his night. And Gunther defeats LA Knight by submission. And, it's decided now, man. Coming up soon, we got John Cena taking on Gunther. Saturday night's main event. And listen, it's general consensus is like, Gunther doesn't need it. He doesn't need to beat John Cena. He doesn't need the rub. And a part of me wants to agree with that, but also at the same time, I'm in it for the contest. I'm in it for the bout. And you got somebody like Gunther who is what, we call the ring general, a submission specialist, and, who normally chokes people out. And you got John Cena, the man who made his living off the words, never give up. Look, man, Gunther is not here to honor John Cena's farewell. He's just here to hurt him. And that's exactly what we're going to see at Saturday night's main event, because the match just said Gunther, Cena, the last time is now. So listen, now let's go back to the tippy top of the program, okay? After War Games, Drew McIntyre showed his face, pulled up on SmackDown, despite still being suspended. And, Nick Aldis came out with the security and told Drew, hey, you got to get up out of here. You can't be here. You knew what was going to happen. Cody pulled up and the fisticuffs began. And it was a big old brawl that led all the way down to the ring where Cody is just in the ring screaming for Nick Aldis to reinstate Drew McIntyre so they can fight. And I feel like it's about damn time we get through this here because looky here. I need Drew McIntyre to win this championship because Drew has done everything right. He has won the championship before, but he needs one that matters. He just does because he just does such good work, and that should be rewarded. So hopefully this time around, we actually put the belt on Drew. Moving on, we get to the United States Championship Open Challenge. Well, I don't even know if it was pretty much an open challenge because it started off with DIY in the back getting ready to try to go out there, and then Carmelo Hayes just walked past. Just like the coolest kid in high school, it was just like, I got next. He put up, and again, another star-making moment. Or another star-making night. It's just another Friday Night SmackDown where Carmelo Hayes shows you that he is already here, and we just got to do something with him. And I think this is what we're doing. So hats off to Mr. Him. And I mean, listen, this match was pretty disheveled, and you kind of knew from the beginning of how everything started, how it was going to break down. And listen, after seeing Ciampa get involved, causing the distraction for Elita to go ahead and retain that U.S. title, I feel like eventually I want to see this one-on-one match with Tommaso Ciampa. And then I also want to see this one-on-one match with Tama Tonga. And if we plotting, a multi-man match, then you know what? Let's get into it. Let's do it. You feel me? But all in all, if you had some time, just go ahead and go back and watch this United States Championship Open Challenge because again, they only going to get better week in, week. And coming up next, we got some women's matches, man. Alexa Bliss took on Kairi Sane, and Alexa Bliss got the win. But not only that happened, but of course we were going to get some fisticuffs. We got a run in from one Lash Legend, my grandfather's new favorite wrestler. What up, Poppy? Shout out to her. And Nia Jax running in, kicking all the ass. And, they stood tall. So, I mean, listen, the belts look good with them. And I would love to see them hold them. So, you know what? This women's tag division, is bubbling. It's bubbling like water on the stove. So I can't wait to see where this goes. Hopefully this leads to a huge title change, something to keep these championships in the forefront. Don't let them fall to the wayside. All right. Just don't. And I think it was another match. There was another match on the show. Yes, the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill, taking on member of the Secret Service, Chelsea Green's Secret Service, Alba Fire. Now, this match, I feel like we could have just had Jade hit her move without all the distractions and the kerfluffle and just let her get the win because I feel like she's a dominant champion and we definitely want to present her as a dominant champion. So, I mean, it's a situation to where, we'll just wait and see where the story goes and see where we end up at because, the possibilities are endless in this character that Jade is doing right now. With the right story, this could be some of her best work because she's had the time. She's had the time to train and she's been learning from some good folks. So definitely looking forward to see where that goes. All right, check this out, y'all. Listen, that's going to do it for this week's episode. Well, this episode right here of SmackDown reviewing. But listen, if you enjoyed that, just make sure that you tapped in, you save this, subscribe to this, mark it. Just let me know that you listened to it, and I appreciate it wherever you listening to it. Okay. Now listen, holla at me. Let me know what was your biggest takeaway from SmackDown this week. All right. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Uncle Black 215. Appreciate y'all. Looking to do this again for Monday Night Raw. That should be out sometime later on this week. But with all that being said, I appreciate y'all. And as always, I will catch you on the next one.